This is Ponder Darling, my busted heart, and yes, I'm wearing makeup. No, it's not for Jefferson. It is for my job. But, like I said, Jefferson doesn't watch these anymore because he's on to his new supply. And that's what this video is about, the new supply. I'm making this video because my heart is broken seeing so many people asking the question, why doesn't he discard his new supply? Why is my ex-narc in a long-term relationship with his new supply? Why is he still with this person? Or why is she still with this person when this person was, when the narc wouldn't stay with me? So here's the thing. There is a hidden message in between those lines, and it is, why am I not good enough? And here's the thing. Don't be mean to yourself. That's if you feel like not being good enough supply for a narcissist is a failure, I am here to tell you there are some failures that are good. Okay? To fail to be a bad person is good. I failed to be a bad person. I'm proud of that. I'm always going to be proud of that. I have thoroughly failed to be a bad person. I have also thoroughly failed 5 times to be grade A narcissist supply. That's a good thing. That is a failure you want to have. Now, I'm sharing this because, the last time I read that question, I've read it so many times, and it just, it makes me so sad for you. I was like, I gotta say something, because like I've said, I've been in relationships with 5 different cluster Bs, starting with my high school sweetheart, and the second one, my first husband. Both of them left me for women that they're still with decades later. So I know what I'm talking about when I say I know how it hurts. Okay, but here's the thing. It doesn't hurt me at all anymore. I have healed enough that it does not at all bother me that they are still with the women that they left me for. And here's why. I feel lucky not to be with those guys. I'm lucky. And if you don't feel lucky that that narcissist discarded you, it is because you're not paying attention to yourself. You're not being kind to yourself and looking at how you feel, how that person made you feel so shitty. It's being mean to yourself to say, why does he love her? Why is he still with her and not with me? What you need to be asking yourself is, how did this narcissist make me feel? And when you really look at it, you're going to realize this narcissist made you feel like shit. And you're lucky to be away from them. Because, yes. We always have happy moments. That's why we stayed with them. That's why we loved them. There are happy moments, but if you look at the span of the relationship, and you really take some time to examine all the horrible, shitty things they did to you, there is no way you cannot come to the conclusion that you are lucky you are not still with them. So please don't be mean to yourself, and please don't be sad that this douchebag is, staying with this other person. It's not a bad thing to not be good supply. And I know, especially with Jefferson, I was like, my supply was grade A supply. That's what I thought, because I nearly worshipped him. Like, I totally adored him. I supplied him with everything he needed, everything, and was so effusively loving to him. So I thought that was grade A supply. But you know what? There's another element of supply that's even more important than adoration for narcissists, and that is compliance. That is laying down like an omega dog and being like, okay, kick me in the ribs. It's like never questioning them, never fucking up their perfect little world, just always, always complying with everything they do and everything that they say. That's how you end up with being grade A supply, and that's how you end up with a long-term relationship with a narcissist. You lay down and you let them kick you in the ribs. That is it. You know, I'm sorry. And some people, like Sam Vaknin says, some people don't even notice they're being kicked in the ribs. I mean, well, he doesn't say it like that. He says it is like they don't notice that it's narcissistic abuse. I think that's bullshit, by the way. But okay, some people maybe are in such complete delusions and such complete denial that they're like, oh yeah, this is a great relationship with a narcissist. But let me tell you, energetically, it will come back. And here's how I know this for a fact. My mother got leukemia and died. And nobody can convince me that that's not because energetically she was drained. She was drained, completely drained to the soul, being his flying monkey and trying to, follow up after him and fix up, everything, all the damage that he did. It drained her. She was exhausted. She somewhere in her soul, she was like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I can't do this anymore. And instead of, dumping him, which is what we wanted her to do, she died. So don't be like that, and don't envy that, for God's sake. Being discarded by a narcissist is reason to celebrate. Yay! You're not being shit on anymore. That's awesome. Don't beat yourself up. Don't be mean to yourself, for God's sake. It's what's right about you. It's what's good about you that makes you not good narcissistic supply. Be happy about that. That's what I gotta say. Thanks.